Welcome back. Hey guys, happy new year and welcome back to our channel, our tech and stuff. I'm Dad and this is
the kid.
Hey kid. All right, so today we're going to be talking about the Oculus 2 VR headset. I'm sure everyone's heard about this thing. This thing has been getting a lot of reviews. A lot of people are talking about it. A lot of friends and family, they're picking it up. All right, so kid, tell us a little bit about what we're going to be doing today.
But wait.
What?
You forgot one thing, Dad.
What's that?
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our new videos.
All right. So this is the Oculus Quest 2. Now let's get back to our review. So when we bought this was made by Facebook. But they're now called, what are they called now? Meta or something like that?
I think they're still called Facebook.
No one knows. I think they're called Meta now. But either way, let's get into this review. Here we go.
First, we're going to talk about the headset and what's included in the box.
All right. All right, guys, let's open it up. Stay tuned. Okay guys, now that we have our box opened, we are going to talk about the pieces that come inside the box. So the first thing that you'll see, and keep in mind, we've had this for a bit, we just box it back up for you guys so you can see what comes with it. This is called the glasses spacer. So those of you that wear glasses, this allows you to give you a little buffer so you can put it on. So you can have a little bit more space when you put the Oculus on, right? And we actually have another video coming up pretty soon that we're going to be talking about another cool piece that you can get for the Oculus. All right, then we actually have our VR headset itself. So this is it here. As you guys can see, this goes on your head. It has these cool straps that allow you to strap it to your head. There are the little there are lenses in there. There are two lenses. One thing I would say to you guys from us using this for a bit, you want to make sure that you keep those lenses clean, because when you start playing a game, you will notice that those lenses get a bit smudged. What do you think, kid?
Yeah, sometimes that happens.
Yeah, it does happen. So you may want to keep a nice cloth or something nearby to keep the lenses clean. So that's the VR headset. All right,
that's good advice.
All right, hold on to that. Next thing that we have are the two controllers. So we have the left controller and
the right controller.
The right controller. So obviously someone has already damaged this one, right? You see that smudge already. So guys, you want to be really careful with this, especially with it being white. You can clearly see that sometimes you can drop it, bump it into something. Clearly we were playing with this already. But these are your left and right controllers, okay?
And notice that they have these hooks at the bottom, so then they'll strap onto your hands easier. So if you drop them, they won't fall.
That's right. And they also, you have to put batteries in here. So there's a little battery compartment here for you guys to put the batteries in to keep your controllers running, okay? So we got our controllers, there we go.
And those batteries you need for that are AA batteries specifically.
Ooh, how many do we need?
Two.
Do they come with batteries? I can't remember.
I think so.
Yeah, okay, cool. All right, so we have our controllers. We're gonna set those off to the side. We have our power adapter. So our power adapter is what we're gonna be using to charge the headset, right? Where do we plug that into the headset, Kate? Do you wanna grab the headset for us?
All right, let's see. We have it right here.
Right there. So you have your power brick here, and then you plug in your power brick to the charger, and you would plug it in right there on the side. All right, so that's what keeps the headset charged. One thing I would say, the battery life on this is so-so depending on how often you play. But I would definitely recommend keeping your charger nearby just in case you start running out of juice. All right, let's see. Now, we were lucky enough during the holiday season to get a special, and depending on where you guys get it, you may get this really cool storage case. Isn't that cool, kid? Tell us about the storage case.
So, first, let's look inside the storage case.
Okay. There's a zipper. It opens up. It's a nice felt design on the outside. Nice and soft on the inside. What else?
So, as you can see, it has these symbols or pictures where it shows you how to put in the controllers.
So you can store your controllers in there, right?
Let's give an example.
Okay, show us an example.
So it says it puts a controller like this.
Oh, okay. And then the other one goes where?
And then that one says goes like this.
Yeah, I think we got to rip it off. Either way, we'll figure it out. Somehow. But we'll get to a little bit more of that a little bit later on. But we just wanted to show you guys this really cool case. If you have the opportunity to pick this up either at Best Buy or even at your Costco, I would recommend definitely getting this, because this is also the case that you would use to store the headset and an extra battery. There's a battery that we'll talk about in another video as well, that you can add on to your Oculus to help you get a little bit more gameplay out of it. So this case is well worth it. Even if you have to buy this separately, guys, this is worth the money. You find it, you see them in the stores, pick it up, grab it. You want to protect your investment. These things aren't cheap. So we're gonna get a little bit more into it. So I just want to show you guys a quick, really a second unboxing, because we've already unboxed it. Isn't that right, kid? Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. Okay, so all right, so we're gonna keep going with this, and we're gonna show you guys a little bit more in a second. All right, so next let's talk about how to get started. Kid, what do we do?
For setup instructions, just visit oculus.com/setup and follow the instructions on the page based on the device you're using.
All right, cool. So now you see how quick and easy the setup is. One thing you guys got to remember, you will need a Facebook account. That's one of the biggest things about this I did not like. But you still have to set up a Facebook account or a Meta account to get your VR headset going. So kid, is there anything else that we need to know about this VR headset?
Once you're done setting up, Oculus will take you through a tutorial to get comfortable with using the virtual reality hands or controllers. Okay. Like the tutorial I'm doing on the screen right now.
All right, so your virtual reality hands are like when you put this thing on and you use the joysticks or the controllers, you will notice it gets kind of weird because your hands now show up in the VR headset. So that's what the kid's talking about. But you guys will see that once you set up yours. So just remember that you will have to set it up to, depending on the games that you're playing, you will see your hands with the controllers on the screen when you're using it. All right. Nice. So we've had the Oculus Quest 2 for about 2 months now. It is a really, really cool product. It really exceeded my expectations. One of my favorite games is actually called The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners. I actually learned about this game from a coworker, Nick. I'm giving Nick a shout out. Hey, Nick.
Yo.
He told me about this game, and I brought it home, and it was really, really, really creepy, but I loved it. I love the game. I play it quite a bit. Kid, tell me about the games that you like. What do you like on there? What's your favorite game?
My favorite game is Rec Room. It's a game where you can communicate with people that play different VRs. It doesn't have to be the Oculus. And you can do different things in there.
Okay, cool. So the bottom line is you guys would definitely need to check this thing out for yourself. If you're looking for a fun virtual reality experience, the Quest 2 is really, really awesome. I know there are other VR headsets out there. I believe the original Oculus, I believe Samsung made one originally some years ago where you can clip your phone into it. This thing is phenomenal. So check it out. Get your hands on one, and let us know what you think. Now that before we end the video, let's take a few questions that we've had from our friends or family members based on our experience with the Oculus Quest 2 so far. All right, so kid, you're going to start the questions off. What's our first question?
First question is, would you rate the Oculus Quest 2? 1 to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I gotta give it a 10. This thing is awesome. I love this thing. There are a lot of other VR headsets out there that have been on the market for quite some time. They're a lot more expensive. There are rumors rumbling that Apple is coming out with one maybe in 2022. No one really knows yet. But I would definitely give it a 10. What would you give it?
1, 2, I think it a 9.
A 9? Okay.
There are some bugs with it, and the price is pretty big.
Okay, cool. All right, next question. What do we have?
Next question. What are your favorite games on the Oculus?
Saints and Sinners, that Walking Dead game that I told you guys about. It will definitely freak you out. If you're playing it by yourself, make sure you have someone around you, especially if you have on some headphones or something. It is a creepy game, but it's really fun to play. I love it. That's my favorite game. What's your favorite game, kid?
My favorite games are Sports Scramble, Rec Room, and Beat Saber.
Yeah, I gotta try that out. All right, what's the next question we got?
Next question. What do you like about the Quest?
Well, I don't know. There's just so many things to like about this thing. There's really not one particular thing that I like about it. It's really cool. Unfortunately, I never seem to get an opportunity to play it because you are always playing it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But, there's not really a particular thing that I love about it. I love everything about this thing. What do you think, kid?
Same. I really like all of it, but I just can't choose one particular thing.
All right, cool. All right, let's move on to our next question. What else do we have?
The next question is, would you change anything about it?
You know what? That's a good question. I would definitely change the color. I think for a family VR headset, which most of you will be probably using it for, the white will definitely get a little messed up after a while. I mean, especially if you're putting this thing on your head, depending on the oils from your hair, it's going to get on this thing. As you can see, we've already dropped ours and got a little scuff on one of our controllers. I think if they gave you a different color option, like a black or some other color option, or maybe some skins or something to put on this thing, that would be great. Also, I would definitely change the battery life. Once you get into playing games after a while, you don't want to stop. I mean, this thing is awesome, right? So I would increase the battery life and maybe give different color options. What would you change about it?
Exactly the same, because white is not the best color for a VR headset.
Yeah, make it dirty quick.
And the battery dies on me sometimes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. So, do we have any other questions?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's our next question?
So, what are some tips you have
for new users? I would say ease your way into this thing. Make sure you get it on a Friday or Saturday because you will be up all night playing this thing, right? What do you think? What are some tips that you would give for new users?
Some tips, I'd say to get this at the store kind of late, because if you get this store early at the normal time, then a ton of people will be rushing at it. I do not want that to happen.
Exactly. All right, let's move on to our next questions. What do we have?
How much did it cost?
All right, so the cost, that's another good point. So this will definitely cost you pretty penny depending on what you're looking for. So the 128 gigabit version will cost you $299. There's a 256 gigabit version, which is the one that we're reviewing today. That's about $399. All right. Are there any other questions?
So the big question is it worth it?
I would say definitely. I would give it 2 thumbs up. We're definitely going to work on a rating system for our reviews. If I had to say, I would say this is definitely a 5 cookie review. I like cookies. Think we should start using cookies?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should.
We should start using
Yeah. So how many cookies would you give this out of 5?
I'd give this 1 billion cookies.
Oh, come on.
needs
There's
some
no
milk.
way you eat that many cookies. All right. So I think the biggest question, is it worth it? Yes, I think it's worth it. I think if you're looking for a good all-around gaming system for the family, even for yourself, this is definitely next level. One of the things that I really hope that the Xbox One X or Series X, or even the PlayStation 5, PlayStation did have their VR headset for a bit. I was really hoping that a lot of the gaming consoles would have more VR experiences, but Meta, aka Facebook, aka whatever they're going to change their name to, they've definitely come up with a great product. It's definitely worth it. I would say if you have the opportunity to pick one up before they get sold out, and I believe some places are selling out now, definitely pick one up. All right, so that's it for today's video. I had fun reviewing the Oculus Quest 2 VR headset. What about you, kid?
And remember to leave questions you have in the comments below. And also give your rating for the Oculus in the comments.
Down there, leave us some comments.
Please.
All right, so sounds good to me. All right, guys, thanks for watching. As always, see you in our next video. And we gotta say goodbye for now.
All right.
All right, guys, thanks for watching. See you the next time.